Hi, my name is Professor Chuvukla, and I'm the professor for a freshman seminar this fall called Internet Physics. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about it so that you could decide whether you want to take the course. So the freshman seminars will meet on Fridays from 3 to 3:50 p.m. via Zoom. And let me start by discussing something you might not have thought about before, and that's the importance of serendipity in learning physics and in being able to look around and find new information about physics, find something you're interested in, and then pursue that to learn about it for yourself. So serendipity is essentially finding something good without looking for it. Let me give you an example of how serendipity worked in physics. This is a famous physicist from the 20th century, Julian Schwinger. Julian Schwinger won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1965 with Richard Feynman and with Tomonaga. And as recounted here, Schwinger actually learned physics initially almost completely on his own by going to the library and taking a look at the books in the library and learning from those books. And in fact, by the time he was 17, he was so good at it that some of the calculations he was doing were appropriate for publication. Now, that same mechanism, sort of going to the library, looking around at things, seeing what books are on the shelves next to it, all of that is now possible with smartphones and with the internet, because lots of material about physics is available on the internet. In fact, all of us from our smartphones have the ability to access far more information than Julian Schwinger was able to access in the 1960s from his public library. So we all use the internet all the time. How can you learn it to use physics? Well, you can look at physics websites. Here are some websites: the Archive, the CERN website, Inspire. These are all websites that allow you to search for physics results and learn about physics experiments that are going on now. There are YouTube videos. Physics Girl is a channel which has physics videos, or Minute Physics has lots of interesting videos on physics that address lots of different topics. There's social media. Here are two different Twitter accounts that are full of interesting physics information. The LIGO Twitter account, which actually has an alert every time the LIGO detector detects a possible merger of black holes and detects gravitational radiation. Or the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory Twitter account that tells you about goings-on and physics going on at the Fermi Laboratory in Chicago. And then there are even whole online courses in physics. The MIT OpenCourseWare site has lots of different physics courses, which were literally recorded versions of the courses given at MIT. There are many other courses, websites of this kind as well. So why would you want to take the seminar on internet physics? Well, primarily, I'd like it to be because you'd like to be able to learn, to explore your own interests in physics and learn about learning physics. You know, how does one actually learn physics? Sometimes you assume that all you have to do is go to a class and the physics will simply pour in, but that's not how physics is actually learned. To actually learn something, you need to engage with it and discover a lot of it on your own. So the kinds of topics that we'll cover in this seminar are, how to find resources on physics and astrophysics on the internet, how to evaluate whether those resources that you found are reliable, learn how to use internet resources appropriately to support learning your courses, learning physics in your classes, because as you know, there are issues of academic integrity. Sometimes some uses of internet resources are appropriate and others aren't. But even more than all of that, have fun, get to know your classmates. Those that are in our freshman seminar are going to be your classmates in physics classes over the next 4 years. Getting to know them and getting to learn from them is an important part of your learning as well. So welcome to the UCSD Physics Department. I hope you will choose to take internet physics and that I get to know you, and we'll see you in class. Have a great day.